All right, y'all. Welcome back. We live at 5 today, ain't we? Guess what I came up with? Remember how I was telling y'all I've been under attack? Friends? Does this ring a bell? Let me tell you how I got introduced to these people and they began to put me through hell. I met Santeria first. Thanks to Shannon. I told you I'll drop plenty verse, man. Me drop plenty many verse to the universe. Like I said, I need these people to go ahead because I don't know who y'all was fucking with, but I need all of them. Look at this, the Tower card, all of them. The Five of Swords. What's our favorite word? Four cups. What does that spell out, y'all? Let's get it. Let's get childish. You want to be childish Gambinos? Literally, like I said, they thought they was a secret mob, and I had to cut them holes off. And so, anyways, we're gonna go back to the King of Swords. Remember back, and like I said, in the 80s, y'all. Like I said, they been knew how to kick in them doors, and I was younger, but I stayed on the side, and I was learning. See, a human recorder, and this is when they stole the money. So that's when I met Santeria, Shannon's friend Annette. So a lot of you girls are tied to each other, like I said. If you, who stole the check? Like I said, I speak a little Spanish too. And when I get mad, the curse words come out. Capiche? For real, uno on them fools. I'm uno. Ain't I number one? For real. Nasty motherfucker. And she was a whore back in the 80s. She was the first, like, remember, we didn't have a mixed breed in our projects. It was only blacks. And then we had a couple whites came. And that's how I know about niggas putting bitches on their back. Parental discretion is advised. I wasn't having none of that, even though I was young. Like I said, look at this. Don't I look wise? For real. These people wasn't getting no drills done over here. That's why I stayed out the way. And they put me in the newsreel. Literally. It was secret, but all of y'all got the feel, right? All y'all was rubber-dubbing in the tubbing and shit. Like I said, wrong nigga to fuck with. We was all on the NWA. I just couldn't run with them. And my mother still had some sense. She didn't let us out into that with the Ace of Swords. So what was, you guys, like I said, hola, friends. Hola, compadres. Hola to those who could conjure up the mayhem. It's me, me back one more again. Like I said, I don't give a fuck who was what. Coughing. Look, back from the dead. Threes. Oh, I did not know this hat. Oh, wow. I'll fix it. It is what it is. The crowd, the marriage. Y'all, that's when they got married. Didn't I tell y'all they had to get married in the name and stuff? Then they was doing everything strange for the change, and they had to wait too. Like I said, I'll be damned. They basically put us in the gun range. About knocking these faggots and bitches out. This couple, whether they married or not, they was doing anything for clout. Like I said, I need my shit. I need my money. This here message is traveling without a doubt, ain't it, friends? And whether I'm shuffling or not, it's still the drop. I don't need the cards. Bitch, this shit from 89. Them cards ain't pull up nothing from that. That's just knowledge. Like I said, the horse is under attack. It's people, we've been out here for a long time, stealing content. Like I said, the school board, the fucking federal system is partial, to be, is partial privy to this fucking issue here. I'm not playing with nobody, bitch. Like I said, I get on any levels, dear. You just put me in a situation to make it appear. Now what it look like? You don't know what I'm wearing underneath, right? You don't know what the fuck the deal is. That's why I said y'all need to stop it. Y'all ain't about to do nothing. This what the deal is? Like I said, y'all went in front of that courthouse, and this could be the lawyers and the judge. Y'all all was bluffing. I know about that. This probate. Let's take him to probate court. Unless you just want to go way back. Like I said, I heard 94. So what y'all did when y'all killed Rattan in 94, that's why I seen on the headstone, So I was wrong, y'all. But still, I was still alone. I learned about hospice and everything. Now I want to get them going. That's my motherfucking money. Like I said, I brought lots of people's homes. They took out a lot of loans. And that life insurance scam is no. I'm the owner. That's why I want all them dead. And I told you I'm donating donors. That's how many people we got that was in here that got boners off of playing these games. It's really a call. I don't care about no family, friends. I'm not scared of no names. Like I said, we all lay down and they want the same thing. We want the same, the nigga, the same mud. And no copyrights to anybody's music I throw out. I wasn't giving up. Look, I was not giving up. Official person, the lovers. I must stay double sealed up. And excuse my nails, they just started coming down. But I was like, I ain't stopping this because I gave y'all a couple of days off. Like I said, this shit be draining. Like I said, bitches is doing anything, and they are also energy drainers. And then look at what happened when they got this. What they entertained them with, and this was the death of them, the life and the death. Look, all them car accidents and shit. Like I said, of all races. Like I said, y'all went all over the world with it. That's why I call anybody. Like I'll speak anybody language. Let me put that translator up. We done woke the dead, didn't we? I'm not evil. I'm just giving it up like that. Ain't nobody about to hit me, and I'm not about to fucking turn into this. Both of these. Give me both of these heads. It's 23 and 23. Y'all was dead ass wrong. Look. And you had communities of people that need to be jailed. And they are stuck in prison too in their mind. This shit is scary. Like I said, people try to play me, but I always mind mine. I didn't mind being. I've been disrespected by stupid ass people for so. It's like I'm kind of scared of you, because you just might be another dummy that need to be dead. So don't think for 1 second that I'm missing anything. Like I said, coming for people's heads. Because you wanted positions and stuff. Like I said, they stink as a bitch too. Look at all this shit they did. They robbed a man. Like I said, he really not a wealthy man at the same time too. He embezzling, fools. Like I said, they killing people. That's what their tools are. They are encaging people. They're putting people into situations where they're stuck like this. Some of those people, mental entrapment is this, imprisonment. These people really got fucked up, kids and all. And then you see the people, I want to say the people with, like I said, people with glasses look smart, so it's funny. These people, some of them are in disguise. Look at. They're in the fucking disguise. I'm really not. It's just fun. Like I said, I got a lot of characters, and y'all seen them shits. But these people are hiding behind the lies. Like say certain jobs they have, people know them as one way, but they're the other. We know this. And then, like I said, with y'all being clone bitches, since COVID, it's time for us to show it. Like I said, ain't nobody got nothing to show for their businesses, do they? They emptied out the goddamn sudden wealth. Look, this thing could be drained into you. It's a negative and a positive card. Look, they could have drained all the coins off. Now, who you gonna pay? Who you gonna call? Them ghosts has been busted. Because that's what the fuck those people were, ghosts. Don't they look like they could represent ghosts? Look at the people in the background too. Look, this could be hiding the man that they killed. The people that they killed in secret. Remember, I told you it was a big fucking deal. This could be the widower or the widows. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. The kiddos. They killed up a lot of motherfucking people. Like I said, I need my money, friends. Because it got beyond whatever the fuck I seen. Y'all ever heard of no copyright, y'all? Knights Templar and shit like that. Yo, that shit is wild as hell. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to keep on going with this. Because you going to look it up and you going to see what I seen. And then the bitch going to be like this. Like I said, that's why I didn't segregate the people. I understand. I respect people's views. It's your own shit. But when it comes down to it, like I said, no kind is good to be around if they're rowdy. We don't care about no motherfucking color, bitch. Not when it come to my life. Because I'll just burn the whole much. Remember the last man standing, bitch. So why would it matter, you know what I'm saying, the color? That's why I push that so hard. It's about respect and just leaving people where they be. And then stop stealing a mail too. So somebody's in, like I said, you going to hell, fool. Snatch them unfaithful, those stolen titles away. Some of these people fuck their way up to the top. We don't care about you knowing, like, that's my family. We was in this. They been passing the torch. That torch was supposed to been passed past your ass because you didn't do the right thing with it. Now put that in the trash, like I said. At that job, that motherfucking church, and it get worse. Like I said, everybody in there doing kumbaya, but they know it ain't working. And they oh my God, their housing situations are hell on earth. Now he be beating that ass, having he be beating that, or he just leave and he don't take out the trash. Look, he just leave and he don't take out the trash. That's how them little miser ass niggas was back in the days. Look, I was watching them. This how I was. Call me Miss May. It's funny though. Like I said, I need my money, hoes and friends. Y'all ain't gotta be fools, but those ones that set y'all up, like I said, those secret trolls. Like I said, I had a respect for the business, but not when it came to whose is this? Whose line is it anyway? Who thought it was cool to erase me and thought they was gonna beat the case? Anybody need a prosecutor? A DA? The DEA, is it? For real, a judge? Fuck it. Just let me slay. Let me. Come on. I'm equally receptacle. Look, I give them a fair share. Because this the gift right here. And they played, like I said, they cleared a lot of rooms there. And I know that these messages were going to turn everything into mushrooms there. How you like me now? You want a baby belly? You like my style? You want to follow it now? Look, like I said, air it out. 2017, when I was 17, 1997. For real. They was still, yo, listen, y'all just don't know how many times they try to send me to heaven. Don't this look like somebody stairway to heaven? Don't it? Step by step, they offer me up as a gift. Like I said, bitch, that was bad for your health. Now I need you. Oh, God damn. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Don't this look like the White House? Give me my goddamn money. I've been working harder than all of those dummies. Look at how I poured it out. And it's nice and sunny too. Look, you can't make this up. And I don't need no cars. They just look cool as fuck. Like I said, it was an investment. They said we was about to lose everything. I was like, damn, I'm looking at my little piece of shit ass yard. Like, hold on, how are we supposed to grow something here? I didn't know it was gonna be tomatoed up. Look, I was trying to fill up my pockets. And not in a thieving way. I had a strategy like these thieves did. Like I said, they got married in my place. They bought a home without my face. Look, 2024. Like I said, close the door. These people was playing what is that? 2015. Like I said, I've seen all of the schemes. That's why this town would be shut down, team. For where you're going to see a lot more dilapidated things unless somebody's willing to step up to the plate and remodel, rebuild things for real. You want, like I said, you want to make America great again? Stop letting people fuck people over. And it don't matter what their color is. And it don't matter about the shit from the past because that done been got too old, didn't it? And the repercussions got older. Somebody's stuck. Because I'm not, like I said, I've been so many places, seen so many faces. People are on the same thing. Like I said, cold cases and all. Like a lot of these people did shit. Now they don't want to be involved. Like, how is that? You made that call when you thought you was about to get paid. You wanted it all, don't you? So we got it. Look, you wanted it all, didn't you, motherfucker? You can't make this up. This how it feels when I got to give it up, for real. That's crazy. Look, this how I feel when I give it. And then this person will act like they didn't want to give up. And they ran straight into the tower. Look, the Leo, this is the Leo. For real, the motherfucking the sun card and that I do know something. Look at even the fucking King of Cups know. That somebody know that I'm this is don't this look like me though, y'all? I am the judgment. God gave me that ability, y'all. That's why I don't take advantage of people. And that's why I come in like this too. Like for real, I'm real managed too. Shit, nigga, these people taught me how to be evil. So what I did was took everything that they did and compiled it. And just straight with, and I just got with medieval on them. Because I learned that these are the plans and the things that they set up for me though. And I actually experienced it. I just was able to dodge a bullet. Like if you see that shit coming or see somebody setting up shop, you ain't gonna stand there and watch the shit explode on you, are you? That's why people need to be dead. Talking about I don't believe in God. How not? Just because you don't want me to? Like I said, what's the no fun zone? And then the Spanish people, and it's not all abuse. So don't feel like you got to stick together on some shit because you can combust too. You seen what they were doing some years, all that shit in the news. Don't play with me. These are sacrifices. It's a different type of day, you see. It's different. And it's obvious. It's obvious to see these people are stupid. Like I said, strange things. Cups. Look, Three of Pentacles. You like this work? You want to work with me? That's fine. Because I'm going to beat out any team, especially when they coming with them evil things for real. How you going to do somebody like this that's always had the swords? Bitch, I was waiting on you and I didn't even know. On one accord, I was waiting on you because I already knew. All aboard? You want to jump into this casket too? That's my money that y'all killed yourself about. Like I said, who? Look at the Holy Grail, the eyes. Look at this. Like I said, they got that shit in their house. Like I said, what you got for sale? Oh, I did need that slow cooker too. I'm just saying that shit because I really need my money, but I would want it because I know that they're doing it for voodoo. What are you expecting it to like wilt away even all the way down to the curtain rods? Y'all never seen those before, right? Unless they was in somebody else's house. Right? You never seen an honest man work his hand? That's why I want y'all dead. Yeah, fast as a bitch too. Because that horse shit is disappointing news as well. Look, fast as a bitch. Because they try to stop somebody's business. Like I said, I got people all over this bitch. They took the hold on. What did my tarot readers, my fellow YouTube tarot readers do when they went on that convention a few years back? Remember when you guys were giving away the cards and everything? How did you get money for that? And you're working for a little compensation. They was paying like that, and I'm still in a what the fuck you call that? In the desert, what would they call you? You know, when you're lack thereof. I'm serious. So those bitches took this shit and they ran off with it, right? Like I said, I don't have to do this. This is a personal thing. This is natural for me. Nigga, I can walk through the world and this same shit comes for me. And I'm still helping people on top of it. That's why I told the dummies to kill themselves. And my people that, you know, I know you feel a little off key because this don't sit too well. I'm not trying to read you. I just need my money. Like I said, everybody played themselves. All the way down to the ownership of the color dynamics. What do you own? For real, y'all got enough money. Yo, remember, is it true that your fucking what do you call it? Your fireplace is this size? Like I could sit in that bitch? For real, y'all? And y'all gonna let them steal my shit like that? Wasn't I not an honest worker back in my past life? Everybody didn't sell their asses, right? It's a different respect for people, like I said. Six of Pentacles. The 6 and the 3. That's work. Like, that's generous work. I know what people did to get here. Like I said, yeah. And then I heard about the what? Over 300 years. It's all right. It's time to reverse. People still in a lane. Like I said, motherfuckers are stealing all the intellectual property. Like, we something strange. And then, oh yeah, this another thing. Shout out to my thesaurus. About foreigners feeling a way about I'm gotta get into the race, you guys, about us, our color, like something about an African American. How could you feel like you're superior over somebody that you're learning? You guys didn't even have on clothes. You really want to get technical? You didn't have on clothes. You still don't use utensils. I know that's a way, but you came over here and we this style isn't over there now. The etiquette from the quote unquote African Americans ain't got the same shit. Y'all not carrying our shit all over the world. Come on, stop that. Like I said, everybody's not supposed to be attacked, really, because it's a lot of people that's doing this that need to be on their backs. Look, there's a few people doing this that need to be on their back. Hell yeah, I walked away from my motherfucking emotions. And you need to reverse your emotions. Because when y'all stole from grandpa, that was crazy. And I seen everybody who played with the lotion. Like I said, I ain't got nothing against nobody, but y'all be pressing shit against people. Like, how you gonna make you do it? Like I said, whoever your friends were, all million of you motherfuckers are stupid. And you feel bad about it, right? I would be embarrassed too. Like, how we lose to her? She retired. Yeah, I sure am. Ain't peekaboo, bitch. Like I said, it wasn't no change in this because I don't do anything wrong to people, but I do want these people to be stains and shit. Like I said, what's up with all these vacant churches? These abandoned churches and our people sleeping outside of it. Even that's why they be shitting on the motherfucker. You go up to any of these little abandoned buildings and shit, you got these people. How the fuck you take big log shit? Even animals ain't shitting like that. Like, what the fuck? And it ain't no horses. The niggas can't even walk around with their horses no more. See, y'all done fuck the town up for stealing and doing voodoo. Because if a bitch right down the street from me, when I hear that, I get mad, y'all. When a bitch is doing voodoo and shit, look. On the whole motherfucking town and everybody walk around like zombies and shit. Like, you ain't got to know me. You filthy as fuck. And if I sat with you or probably did so, you probably spit in my food or something. I don't want to be your friend, bitch. So why you trying to act like you don't want to fuck with this? That's perfectly fine. You probably spit in my food. Probably spit in everybody's food, do all kinds of shit. Like I said, this could be gossip center and all that. No, I'm just giving up the tea. I don't care who don't like me. And for those real niggas that was supposed to be excite me, better take it light, G, because I said backflips off the trestle will be nicely done. You can't make this shit up. Since you want to be a blood brother or a fuck sister, huh? Play with that pussy. I'm talking about the nasty ones. Not for the ones you guys, we all got secrets, but ain't nothing to keep. Everything in the fucking tab will come, like I said. Our songs, our commercials. Hold on. How about that lady, the new Blues Clues lady? Now, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that, nuts on my head and nuts in my face and shit in the mouth, and then whatever you, for real, let's take them out, y'all. Who got the platinum sword with the diamonds and the encrusted, the gold? I'm talking about everything. We talking about the Egypt. Like I said, what's mine is not yours. Now poison that cup. Go turn. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, you get to go turn the water up. Is that water still up? Look, is that water still up at that house? When y'all doing all that spill work on me, I was there for almost 10 years. Yo, is that water back up? For real, take you and your family and go jump clean in it. For real. As a matter of fact, just blow their house up. Remember how they used to do it back in the days? Remember that detonator bomb under the that shit real, y'all? Like I said. I don't know who they thought this was. Y'all been made. That mean you been caught. Look, I caught him and I was not letting off. Look, and when I did, it's like, hold on, y'all ready? Look, this my team. This the winning team down here, the Six of Wands. This the winning team. And I'm standing there like, here, look how I caught them. And they all locked down, they in the house. So or you want to go out? Which one? For real, I caught them. That's what they get. Like I said, they all got stung by the bee too. Like I said, nasty shits. They got stung by the bee, huh? She was just bad as a bitch, huh? She was bad as a bitch, huh? Look, she was bad as a bitch, huh? You can't make this shit up. Y'all not can't see that shit. These glasses are good props, but they funny. For real. We ain't know. We ain't catch them. Look, she was bad as a bitch, huh? And they been doing this shit, like I said, friends and foes. Pocket full of posies. And these are the friends too. See, say this couple came up from day one. Look, at these could be friends in coffins. Look, you can't make this up. That could be friends in coffins. Look at me. Look at the nigga Mary. The fuck the Virgin Mary, nigga. This the nigga Mary, nigga. And it's not disrespecting no Bible or God would have just did me in, and y'all know how y'all figure. Like I said, these people can barely fucking walk. And they put me in all the positions for what? Just this stalk? Like I said, you're not going to do anything to me. Hit my hand to God. I need every ounce of strength that he have. Because if you ever came for me, God, for real, just crumble the pop cans. For real, I'm asking for that. Because I'll be damned. Look, just crumble the pop can, God. In the name of what? Jesus Christ. Since they raised us up like that, like I said, these Christians took the wrong advice. Now somebody want to come repent? Somebody want to come to the church? Come on in the room. I will be your doctor. See, Laura Lynch. And I'll erase all your tears. Huh? Who wants to smoke with me? Like I said, I put in too much work all these years. Spending my days. Word. And I wasn't thinking about no girls. I just was trying to get to my money. And then I had these horses. So like I said, I got to overindulge for things to get sunny. After all of those people I buried and all those people they killed, like I said, I need me money. I don't. Because they don't need it. Is they supposed to be waiting for what? So they don't even smoke weed. See, at least I will smoke the weed. I'm glad because it's funny, y'all. I told y'all these glasses is fun and only. But seriously, like what they want to do, go buy them a sweatsuit. You can't cover that up. They had cars just to drive around in circles. That's why the gas prices were so high. Like, fuck it. They want to sit out in front of this house for 4 or 5 hours with the gas just burning and they don't have no jobs. Let's jack the car up with no tools. And we know they got DWI. Hold on, we're going to sit them down since they broke the rules. And then we're going to let them back out because they're going to do it not once, twice. Like I said, did these people really go to school? What did you go for? 5 of Swords. What you went to school for? Look at my messages. They fast. Like I said, I hit that go live button and it just go, oh. For real, I don't give no fucks. Like I said, people be talking about what people be wearing and stuff like that. Like, this don't make me psychic. It's just cool as a bitch. Because wasn't I doing this before I even had any of it? Go all the way back. Remember this? Hard and stiff. Remember this? Look. The business, you had to protect it. Like I said, Did any of those checks bounce? For real, they ain't getting overseas. If they put my money, they invested in any companies. Like I said, thank you, because I would have hired accountants and stuff anyway. Of course, it's shit that we don't know how to do. But who would need to with that type of money? And they're not getting any of it, honey. That shit really all belongs. It belongs to me. My niggas know this song. And I don't want to hear stop calling each other niggas. Come on. After they taught us the shit, now they want to stop it. For real, let live and let die. Look, live and let die, because I hate that. Like diabetics, I want to share that my mom used to have her lemon cake. And we live and let die, talking about they can't have no sweets and nothing. They got to eat all this nasty shit for their health. No, they're almost gone. Let them enjoy a little something. I'm not saying choke them or let them overindulge, but y'all bitches play too much. Y'all don't even control how a bitch supposed to die. That's why I want them dead. Like, did you know how you wanted to be remembered? Nobody even thought of that, right? Nobody know how to. God damn, how they want to be remembered? Look, they want to be remembered as disappointing news. Because don't it look like I'm on the news from the 80s? The news Anchor Reigns. Check her out, Anchor Reigns. Oh, friend, you want to come in? Come on, friend, you loving it? Don't be scared. Like I said, don't be pitching me no foul shit though. That's got to be reliable. I'm a resource. Like I said, I'm all of this whole goddamn thing. And then you got one person coming out. Like I said, the whores are gonna be mad because I pulled they shit, and that's gonna might fuck with they check. Because if you steal my intellectual property to put it on your set, and then you fucking somebody, like I said, people got family, prominent family. They kind of scratch me out, like literally erase me, so I could be who I want to be, right? I know I can be whatever the fuck I want to be, except for what they're trying to turn me. See, you can't make this shit up. That's why they need to be gone. Like I said, we grew up around celebrities, didn't even know. Like I said, a lot of horrors was doing anything. Like when people are in there, that's why I really want them dead. When you're in your personal space, intimate personal space, no matter what it is, you can be crying with your kids. That's still intimate personal space. And somebody invades that shit. I want the whole motherfucking line. I want to put them on a gun line and just drop a bomb on that bitch. We're not going to waste bullets in airtime, in arm work. We just want to drop one thing and just nothing left. That's how we supposed to do people like that. Like I said, what's consensual age? It's whoever think they want to run off in a rage. But as far as you picking victims, you're picking people. So now I want to pick you pick you out of the world and throw you into wherever the fuck the next place is that you can go and kill yourself. How is that, y'all? Ain't that shit fire? Now, what's the problem with black people again? Like I said, it's a lot of people liars, and I feel bad for my pink friends. Y'all not white. The white people is the one that see color. That's judgmental. Like I said, don't this shit look like for real? Don't this look like Gene Hackman? What's another like Shirley Chisholm and stuff? That shit's fun, y'all. And those are two different races, two different eras as well. But he played the fuck out of his role, and she told y'all straight from her horse's mouth that shit wasn't gonna prevail. She just didn't use those words. That's why I really respect her. That's why I said I could sit back and give up the information and they could reiterate it like they've been doing. Like I said, this whole town is clean. People are going to get on their job because they're embarrassed and they're trying to make me seem like I was the one originally in ruins. No, when you put me in that little hole, what you thought I wasn't supposed to grow? You buried the seed and you didn't think it was going to sprout out to be the jolly green giant tree. Play with me now. The Jolly Green Giants tree. Now, who want to go to lunch tomorrow? You all want to go to lunch tomorrow? Where we going to lunch? I don't need my money. Y'all want to go to lunch tomorrow? I'll take you to lunch. How many people I'm taking? How many people want to come behind and take notes? How many motherfuckers think I was faking it? Like I said, this shit don't stop nothing. Only thing it do is just make me call your bluffing. And if we want to get into energies, we could get rough with it. That's not a call for me. People put themselves in it. Look, you put yourself in it. You want to take a peek? Want to see? Like I said, ain't nobody getting away with stealing and disrespecting me. That's why everybody need to be dead. Is that disrespectful? I'm confused, y'all. I'm just confused. No, I'm just playing. I want to disrespect you. I want you to kill yourself. I want you dead as a bitch. And I'll stand on it. You want me to show you how? You want me to take you to the game? You want me to show you the place? Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it? Here it goes. Wrote a song about it. Like to hear it. Here it goes. Like I said, y'all wanted to play with the devil. Y'all wanted to play with Granny them too. Granny them is the Capricorn, but they was tied to the devil. They was doing their seances and shit. And like I said, everybody got both sides, bitch. I seen a lot of shit and I was praying. And I also seen this and I was still praying. And I ain't know what they was doing though, y'all. It's kind of hard to explain because it's so much shit that went on with these people. It's so strange. It be getting jumbled up together. But if I walk you step by step through that shit, you'll fucking fall out. Like I said, that's why I'm calling it out, and I need your friends to ball out. Like for real, ain't no such thing as boosting the crime rate. Didn't y'all want to genocide anyway? And y'all bringing all these foreigners here. What's that for? Like I said, with the Doctors Without Borders, I'm not saying this ain't for everybody. So for those of you who could speak English and take this shit back to your friends, do it. This ain't for all of y'all. That's just for the people who kumbaya and trying to playing little bins and shit and make dials and stuff. And like I said, we'll do it for what? You ain't getting shit up out of that. Like I said, $1 for 10 bodies? Damn, a dime a sack. Y'all, I need my money. You got dumbass deal breakers. Look, a dime a sack. Y'all getting played, like I said. You can't make this shit up. Fuck out of here. I need my goddamn money. They wasting it. Look, I need some more green for my hair. Don't tell nobody that I smoke weed around here. That might be too much fun for them. Might be just too much fun for them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. That's funny. Them cards don't hit the table. They just be you telling. You know what thing too? I ain't gonna hold them. Like I said, with tarot readers, they could tell you a story. But if you think about it, I'm not reading for nobody else. I just know about the relationships and stuff, and I'm telling you this shit without. Because you want to go walk around if we could find them in the neighborhoods. You want to pull up. Y'all want to drive? You got a big truck. Did anybody get an F-150? We could drive around. We could pull up now. We could ride around and scope these people out. We can see if we catch them with a bitch trying to dine out. And let's see which house they sneak into. If they riding by, checking out the haunted house, that's the house where, my little art eyeball and shit still in there. I don't feel the way. I just know it's disgusting what they trying. Like, that's real stupid. That's why I want everybody dead. All of the neighbors over there, the old ones especially. The older ones that been there longer, because they're the ringleaders of it. Like, people are living in, what do you call it? They're coves, or however you place that. They're living like that, and it's not even a joke. Like, y'all shouldn't have came for me, rats. Like I said, they knew me from when I was little. That's what's really scary, and my family was under attack. Like I said, scamming people names, the dumbass kids acting like they, want to do piggyback. Go for it. Now look at them. Look at all my friends. Like I said, you can have your city. It's whack. Especially after doing all of that. Look, you can have that shit. This is like somebody leaving. And everybody mad too. They grieving like blacks, white, Puerto Ricans. Like I said, that shit crazy. And everybody pussy and shit stinking, so you can't really go fuck around and find out who want to dry up like the beach there or the Mojave Desert. Like I said, you timed out. You have, look, you have a collect call from, the devil betrayed somebody. Look, this is what they did to my mom. This what happened to a lot of people. Them toxic connections got a lot of people in, and that's the Leo. You got a lot of people in despair. Like I said, a lot of people were impaled. Let's not forget about the stab wound victims. I'm not putting that with this, but it come with the shipment. Now, who's the dark magic guy? Like I said, he was coming in with his disguise, and everybody was loving him too. Look, you think that this is fire? Look at the old ladies too. Like she like, please don't do it. Look, serving up everything. They was look. This lady could be serving up too. Look, like oh, you will get them. Look, this how they was knocking people on their fucking knees, kids and all. Like I said, if somebody came up to me, it'd be bad. Like just be nice about it, because it is what it is. You can't do it, and you will be forever a hater until you die and come back, and you're gonna be a hater because you're gonna. That's some shit you got to take up with God. Because you should be discouraged about stealing people money. And like I said, 1990. Look, 1990, you thought you was pushing weight around? You was. You did all of this to fuck those people up. You carried all this shit just to fuck those people up. Look, the high priestess, like I said, we had all kinds of whores in the churches and stuff. Like I said, they gave everybody stuff, and it started with that blood. So y'all really blood tied. That spaghetti and shit, I did not believe it, but a bitch can't nobody pour my drink. Now anybody about to look at Horace be nice because you're not thinking nothing of it. You thinking this person is really helping you out. They're really nice and shit. Look at the shit they into. And that's also paying people gifts to do everything with them. Because like I said, ain't no bitch exempt. We got our Kellys and our Shellys, Horace. From Line I'm Flying. Come on. And they sit like this too. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even think. Like, oh shit, she's gay? Like, I wouldn't have gave her that. But it's not your business until they start trying to steal your shit and doing that voodoo and taking those trips behind your back. It's like, man, fuck these whores. She doing this and she's doing that. And she's doing that and she's doing that. Look at all this is for, they're con artists. Like I said, I want them in this bed. And if they touch that fence, they get shot. That's that kickback. They tried to put me in prison. You should have seen how people was trying to provoke somebody. Like I said, all the way, especially the men. Like, seriously, man, like you a whole fiend. With all due respect, and I'm like standing there, I could be like damn near naked. Y'all know I like little clothes, sexy clothes and shit. So it's like I'm standing here, you're a whole fiend. Do you know how hard I'm about to go to protect this? You can't make this up. And I just went the shuffle. You don't know how hard I go. Nigga, this is my 90 years right here. See, I will be in prison thanking the Lord that he sent me there. I'm not about to be up shaking in no fucking chair for this nasty shit. These people are disgusting. Like I said, we need to get rid of them. Ain't no raggedy shit. I don't owe them nothing. Everybody gave their life up. Look, they was doing this, playing with Dr. McStuffing, stuffing their nose and shit. I'm telling them, look, that's toxic. Look, he rose. Then y'all, that told the devil to get his people. He didn't. Look, straight through the speaker. Say, hey man, remember you owe me something. You know this shit when the devil owe you. You owe me something. When the devil owe you, you gotta walk away. I mean, they gotta walk away, not you. They gotta walk away because he owed me. Long as I played my position, there was no need for me to run no missions. I knew better. Any clues for them heifers? I knew better. Somebody, you can't give me anything. Is this a surprise? Like I said, my cards, they help us sing. The devil owed me something. Look. The devil owed me something. Look how long we've him. Look, how many tests? This could be test. Look, I was praying every night. I'm not even playing. Owed me something. And it was protection from his people. Because, you know, people are evil. Like I said, they were shooting and everything. Like I said, sending strange people. Like I said, I do got a nice little golf swing myself. So, you know, I don't just be walking and doing a little shit just for my health. Remember? How did the women's self-defense course go, you guys? That you stole from my content. Is anybody defending themselves? Or are you bitches just staying the fuck away like I told you? See, it's really that simple too. Leave people alone that's not bothering you. Or you get that match lit. Look, you get the match lit. You can't make this shit up. I love it. Get that match lit. You want to watch this? Like I said, who besides that, yeah, they got the woman self-defense. They got y'all stole so much shit. It's just time for y'all to be dead about it. Like I said, the mail. God damn the mail. That shit make me sick to my stomach. I really want to throw up. Look, you can't make this up. I really want to throw up about my mail. I hate you guys. I ask God to remove that thought, but it's like, damn, it keep coming back. It just keep coming back. Look, my feelings. My shillings. This is my mail. And then you keep on hiring these whores and shit. Like I said, they see my name. Like I said, I'll beat your brains out, bitch. Look, this person could beat everybody on the floor that's hating. That's a 5 of wands. That's a problem. And it's a success card. You know, a successful business is going to always knock out the competition. That's why I was like, whores, we go on 2 different pages. This is not, I'm not telling anybody about somebody else, nigga shit. This is my confessions. Just when I thought I could say, I woke up with some more shit on the side. And I had some more on the way. That's why I was like, get out my way, bitch. Before I squeeze you. Like I said, look at what I saved. Look what I saved. Look at my savings account. It's priceless. Now, who wired my money all over the place? Like I said, those vices. I'm Miami Vice. Did they go all over to crack those, kick those doors in? Did I not do this shit? Like I said, you're not smart as you thought you were. You're not that smart about my money. Look, you can't make this up. So the sorcery, the everything. Look how I came to y'all. Like I said, if they got all of this, all I need is one. So all I needed was one. The faith the size of a mustard seed. And it grew all over the world. If motherfuckers ain't see, they secretly watching this. That's why they be banning me certain places. Because this is scary. All the way down to the World Trade Center and all that shit, y'all. The churches, the industry, us moving. It's not a lot of us. Like I said, they're mocking. And it is bad. And since I came up in their era, they're way sad. Because like I said, you give equal reciprocity. And it don't matter who it is. That's why they was jocking me. It don't matter who it is. And I'm pretty quiet about it until I get on this. Like I said, pure bliss and them nasty bitches was on it. That's nasty. You can't make this up, y'all. That's nasty. Fuck that. This is how they all ended up. And they might be walking around, like I said, with their little ant butts. That shit's so funny, you guys. But it's not. Because they fucked up the whole population of people. And people, now they trying to make it okay for them to be giving out gifts. Bitch, that's not okay. Like, here, you want this STD? What kind of STD you want? That's why I want everybody to dead. Hold on. Slash insert. Hold on. Slash tear up and insert right into the motherfucking fire. That's an STI. Look here. I had to go with that fat. Look. Like I said, that's a death sentence. That's AIDS. Because it's four swords for being horse. Like I said, it ain't about what I wear. It's hot. It's a pair of fucking shorts. People are at nudist beaches, nudist camps. They ain't fucking on each other like that. You got whole naked people just sitting out there, just dicks and everything, just titties and everything, saggy, slanging, rocks off. And you got the nerve to see a pair of shorts and think that's it. That's why I need you dead. Bitches on the beach, ball ass naked, and you whores want to chase the people on land. These people want to get wet, and y'all ain't going for them. Because you won't get anybody's power. Destiny swap. Like I said, it didn't matter who it is, for real. If I ever could get my hands on one of those bitches, I'll make sure that I drop them from the top rope. Aren't I the truth? Look, that's the truth. Look, for once, that's the fucking truth. Look, and I ain't got no ceiling. Because these people don't have it. You gotta kill them dead. You drop those emotions, you get yourself together, and you leave all that shit in the cold. You don't stay where it's always secrets at, where it's always dark. Like I said, this shit ain't gonna never get old. People ain't supposed to tell you everything. Well, you showed it. And you should tell people everything, because that's what get people put the golf swing to. It's a golf swing. This tearing somebody's heads up. There's two people running away from that person. Look, this is a doctor right here. I come in as a doctor, and then you got this people setting up people too. Like, hey, I tell them this, oh, I got them. They still ain't getting their swords. See? You got snakes like that setting you guys up. Then I came in like this with the red wings. Like, y'all see this? They trying to fuck you over, friend. I don't know. I just got a little feeling about, a little inkling about it. And then they went and started talking about me and setting me up and shit. I ain't even know, but I felt it. So it's like, before I punch this bitch in the stomach or do the Y-shaped cut on them, because I know how to twist and turn and all that shit. That's why I said stay away from me if you don't mean me well. It's legal. Now the cops are my friends. Ain't you my friends? I stand for you. I told them to stop doing that shit so y'all can stop getting in all those car accidents. I don't give a fuck with that nigga, my cousin. He lied. Like I said, that shit was not buzzing. And I was a kid watching Who Was It? I was a kid watching Who Wasn't No Kid. They thought they was smart. The girls watching them thought they was smart. I knew that I ain't had to steal nothing because I was going to get caught. Lord have mercy. Now, can't nobody get on. Can't nobody. They trying to jump ship. Where that fast ferry at now, niggas? Where the fast ferry? Look at the wheel of the fast. Where that fast ferry at? Can you jump on that bitch now? How you want to go? You want to go to? Damn, it's a song, ain't it? You don't want to go to Canada no more? You want to go? You got something to give? Come on. You want to go over? Go. Remember, that's the little border right there. Look, you want to go? Take you and your kids, on a nice little family trip. You want to go? Y'all want to ride? Huh? So I want to say it's death to the Leo or to the biggest coochie papa in the universe. Whatever whore was passing around those hearses. Basically, she was passing around those hearses, paying you guys and giving you verses to try to come against me. Like I said, when you walk in circles or dropping little things within my vicinity and just making little sounds and stuff, it was enough to have me ask God to make you go ouch. And you ain't get it. He ain't pinch you good. Remember how y'all used to get pinched in church? He ain't pinch you. Look, ouch. Ouch. Look, didn't even blow up that skirt. Look, and two, this what happened when she jumped on the man. That's nasty. Like I said, I know they stomachs and shit hurt. Stomachs and butts hurt. Look, this be coming out the butt. Rocks and shit. Look, this what happened when you get to the end of it. Now they got the little parasites on it. You know what I'm saying? Little crust residue and shit. Like I said, who the fuck is food? And then you blowing you hot like fire. You get hot, right? The urethra is on fire. From his scrotum to his urethra was full and about this big. This water didn't put it out. Like I said, it was his pick. He wanted to ride the horses too. Like I said, anything could get on this dick. Look, now he got a fish stick. Look, anybody here. For real, I was prayed up. Like I said, who the fuck want brown and green stains and shit in their clothes? When you sit down and you stand up, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it's a hygiene issue. For real, doctor, what is that called? Here you go. You got piss in a henna. What is it? A henna fish? You need a little salt with your fish. I mean, a little drink. That's why one of these people dead. I don't care what they say about me. Like I said, I'm coming for your head. Look, nastiness. Nasty. Doom doom. Hold on. We got to take them to the tub and make them drown. Look, fast as you can. Look, them horses, look, they trying to run away from that. Look, they sick behind it. Nasty. I just like how it sound with that. Word. They put them down. Look, 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Look, put them down. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Look, he ain't like what he ordered. Page of Swords. Like I said, I was watching these people. They was up for the great slaughter. When they put that evacuation bell up, basically with COVID, that was like the evacuation situation. And my goal was to like, yo, if we can't get as much shit like they said. And these bitches just like, fuck it. Like I said, they had the biggest family reunions. Everybody got married. They was having the biggest motherfucking gangster parties you could think of. And like I said, the women, no offense to my trannies, right? I never seen those before. And like in full full, like just regularly walking, that's really a personal thing. So to see, the parties that some of them attended, it's like they were spoiled last year, now they not. Like not the old schools. We talking about some new schools that just jumped in it. So you couldn't really tell. So when I seen the flood of people like that, I knew it was something going on. And a lot of people are promiscuous. That's why I don't really care to, date or be around. Like that the promiscuity, or however you pronounce that, is just like beyond me. That's why everybody walking around with fucking crispy, crunchy chicken on their ass. That shit is nasty. And then they take it back to dedicated partners, and these people get it. Then they get mad. And then it's just like a chaos cycle starting again. That shit is ridiculous. Like I said, rad. And I wanted to flip. Ain't that nasty? So you got that shit going on. Look, the decisions people made. And look at me. Look at what I did. Look, I put my motherfucking turban on too. Hey, asshole, look it. I'm from there. If that's the case, where you from? Everywhere. I'm universal. Look, oh shit, look at the judgment card. I can't make this up. I really do fuck with anybody that's because you can feel each other. And you can't make yourself try to feel, because I know when somebody faking it too, that's the bad part. So I don't technically know if I'm reading you, but like, don't try to fake the funk, especially with you guys being like romance scammers. I'm talking about the scammers and the ones that are supposed to, I guess, get the bitch in the corner and choke her to death. You know how they do the tricks. That shit still is a factor now. Why y'all think that changed? That just don't be in the news like getting a nigga getting shot in his ass is. You got these people still trying to corner women and rape them and beat them. And you heard about the suitcase girls and, shit like that and dismembering bodies. Like, who in the fuck is thinking like that, and why? Why would you do that? Is you really getting a prize out of it? Because it's got to be a cash prize. That's the only thing I can think of. If you're doing it for fun, then what would be funner. If you take all that's bothering you and jump and push the pedal to the metal on the Hummer, right? Pedal to the metal, straight to brick wall. Give them a solid wall, a solid brick wall. Him or her. Like I said, the bitches that want to be down or want to be super, super duper nasty. And I know about you guys' history as well. I don't have to know where I'm from. Like I said, anybody fucking with me need to burn in hell. I'm from God. So we got the women. And it's really sad because all of them not in it. But don't be scared of those whores. Like, for real, I want them dead. I'll choke them chickens. I'll choke those chickens. I'll wring those chickens' necks. Yo, that's from, but like I said, disrespect. Y'all disrespected people. Look, Hierophant, this is a woman's group. And they watching me too. And he watching all of us. Like I said, this is the truth. I didn't have to love no crew. And every time they did this, I still put in work because everything was fine. Long as God got me, like I said, who the fuck are you? And by me speaking in this tone, niggas will know the shit is the truth. Like, oh shit, because you'll see. So like I said, this ain't that. Now how am I supposed to throw my voice and put on a little swing for you? I'm supposed to get on the internet. So I'm supposed to go on a dating site and hope that you don't look, I'm supposed to get on the dating site and hope that you don't kill me. Look, you can't make this shit up. Bitch, you crazy. And hope that you don't kill me, that you don't put me in the dust. Especially with this being online. Like I said, ooh, bitch, you know what's up. You know that I got you, baby. Look, that's somebody jumping right in their hands, too. That's something falling in the sands. Look, falling in the hands. Ooh. Say what? Say what's the messages? Messages about you devilish, toxic people? Look how they come in fast as well. Look at, the sun card. Look. And then you got the three. That's sad. Look at the work I put in. Like I said, to make you mad. Make you think, make them mad, my niggas, make them mad. Like I said, they had enough of this. Now it's time to put them down bad. Look, take them and place them right there. This could be me putting them in the cemetery too. Like I said, playing with people's dads. And then, like I said, they grandfathers and shit. That shit is bad. These a lot of people are dead too, or they on their dying beds. You can't make this shit up. They're gonna die, or they're on their dying beds. Now, you don't. You don't see. I'm gonna make them see what I'm saying. Instead, they want smoke. Now they just playing, right? See what I'm saying? I'm gonna make them see what I'm saying. Like I said, I wasn't trying to get in nobody's circle, you guys. I just respect everybody for what they bring to the table. And see, my respect to the gangsters that bring that shit to the table. Look at my respect for you. Here, you man. You object? Want to plead the fifth or something? What you want to do? Somebody watching the messages? Come in fast, that's fire, right? So you want to run it back and tell your friends. Like I said, I want you to when y'all sit down next party, I bet you that y'all don't go to parties no more. Watch this. Next party you go to, do the Heaven's Gate. What would that man put in that shit? Do that too. No, and for my church friends, this is just to keep them off your hand. Or you want to be sacrificed by the man? They're not God. You are not their sacrificial lamb. So I'm just trying to get them out of here as legally as I can. Not legal? Well, if that's the case, then everybody got to get locked up for making all those movies and stuff. Y'all can't be making movies like that. How about the cartoons that taught us to that smoke and shit and the scam and all of that? They were scamming back then. Bugs Bunny era, and these bitches were doing that. Like I said, I don't care how long you guys been doing it. You shouldn't have did it to me, and I don't care if you don't acknowledge, you don't care about me or anything like that. I don't care. Did it? Do it look like I live for somebody to care about me? Honestly, you think I do this for you? This shit personal. God said, "Don't be no busybody." Look, that shit personal. Do you think I do this for you? So everything I do is for me. That's why I left everything in the cold, because I already knew. Look at these two. These are the toxic people that got left in the cold, and they really got disappointed. They was doing everything, but like I said, I didn't know that they had already sold their souls. The powers that be, because they technically, like I said, they didn't sell. You can't sell your soul. You just make a bad deal. Like, okay, I'll do this for this, and they're tied to the devil. Put them in the five of pentacles, because I want them all dead. I don't know about the next bitch. I don't give a fuck what kind of money they got. I don't care if they the most famous person in the world. Did that shit? You go, girl. Straight off the bridge. You go, girl. Not change the definition on this shit like everybody else do. What he said, 2 snaps. I just seen something with him and they was tripping. Remember 2 snaps and something else? Yeah, I need my fucking money. I don't care what y'all do, dummies. Y'all can climb under that skirt all you want to. You and him. And don't you tear him. Just give me my money. It ain't just about the money. I would love my house and stuff, and it's the disrespect. Really, it's about peace for me and comfortability as well. I've made comfortability. A lot of people got comfortable off of my shit, so I'm not entitled to that. I'm entitled to that. That's my name and stuff. I let them get away with it for so long, But it was like it was a time and a place, and like I said, I didn't want people really. I didn't want you guys staring and, because if your family members gave you some of my money and something happened to you, you don't really know how to process those emotions because you don't know what you're thinking at that time. And it's hard for me to explain to you, your people stole my shit, and the karma for you doing your due diligence is going to be something a savage. Nobody respected that until they were headless. Like I said, all of the static. Look, your people sharing and dishing you out. Like I said, you got holes in everything. Like I said, now this is the end results. Sick and tired. Some people can't recharge, even if you hit them with a thunderbolt. Like they go to jail. Some people have been charged. These are people in the prison system, getting lunch. Remember when the officer CEO passed out the lunch and shit, y'all? And that's from being generous. And also people were passing out those diseases too. Those are gifts. What they say, the gift that keep giving. Look, and she begging for it. Like, give me some. Like I said, you had people willing to jump off the bridge for one. Look, can't make this up. Give me some. Which one you want? What vice? What's your vice? What do you want to do with him? He go, I'm going to attack their mental health, right? I'm going to attack their food. I'm going to attack their finances, and I'm going to attack their money and stuff. And I was like, okay, God, they keep on attacking. Look, nigga, they left me naked now, God. Now, Jesus walked on water, and I went to and dried up like this. I was like, now, God, please don't let them do me like this. Look, I was on my phone crying and shit. I said, God, please don't. Remember this, God? Remember what you promised? Please do them like this, God. I'll cover when need be. But I love fishnets, God. Don't let that be the reason why these people disrespect me. Especially when I know about the blood under their feet. I know what they really do. And I know that this is how they made me. I know that they were taking pictures since I was little. Like I said, since I was a baby. This me and the King of Swords, bitch. Like I said, shit got real wavy. You cannot make this up. That shit hurt, like I said. And if you fuck around, we gonna see who really crazy. Put my shit on the table. Come on, Cain and Abel's. Come on, Miss Mabel's. Oh yeah, Grandpa J-Bo. Come on, we gonna rock it out. Little cousin. Huh? Come on, let's give a little evil. Come on now. Trying to bring you in. That's funny, y'all. Like I said, you can't pretend. I'm blocking anybody that they about to prosper off that great old life of sin. You don't be eating too long. Y'all been eating long enough, niggas stop being greedy. Huh? They haven't. Like I said. Look. Hi. So the Emperor's catching up to these messages pretty fast. Oh yeah. Oh, so you want to come towards me? So we got an Aries or something, or just a top authority figure that wants to win because he knows that I'm really that nigger. Not. If I was white with these glasses on, don't it look like, yo, remember the movies? Remember I told y'all I used to watch a lot. Look at how I do this. Look, this is black and white. Like I said, people were fucking clueless. See, this nigga, this how we move shit. Look, or this the nose bone push shit. Who taught us this? Thank you, Mr. Drummond's. And who taught us this? Like I said, if they was backhanding anything, that's not a coon. See, you stupid bitch. Like I said, You should have been thinking with your dick. I'm sorry, I don't be wanting to come in because look, you should have kept look. Play with magic. You had it. Mm. And then we had to chop it off. Chopper. Call me the stopper. Look. Like, oh, they thought they was about to just take everything. They thought they were gonna leave me blind. Look. This Kingosaurus could be going to the graveyard. When they taking it, like, yeah, they ain't gonna win this. Did they win? Strategize to play. Look, you're not winning this. There's somebody not letting up too. Look, like, yeah, she in it. But what is she in it? The long haul. Look, bit this. And whoever thought that this wasn't going to be ended, please, God, put your knee in his neck. Put your fist and everything, just jump all on his appendix. What? It's funny, but it's not. Because like I said, that's what they wanted for me. That's they drop. What else was going to happen? And then I know how to do this. Like I said, this turtle is snapping. And you got all these people, like I said, you got real dummies cackling. Like I said, you guys are still stupid. Because you don't want anything unless you see somebody else. And then y'all setting up y'all family members who are clueless. Setting up your own family members, y'all are stupid. And can't nobody get mad. Well, you can. Because this shit is bad. Look how I came in with the lion. Like I said, me bite you upon the ass, man. Fast, too, look. Like, what that motherfucker think? Come on, lion. Look, I'm tired of seeing my lion on y'all. Like I said, that shit is scary. But we be listening to the calls. Like I said, these people were doing experimenting on people. That's a Holocaust. Experimenting on people, that's a Holocaust. This fell first. This experimenting on people. Yes, baby. You can't make this up, baby. Oh, baby. You don't do no shit like that and think you about to get away with it. Not with me. Look how I caught him. Look how I sketched out the team. It's a sketch artist. Look. Somebody mad like, please don't let her pick me. Don't let her pick me. Well, you picked yourself. When you picked up that money, when you picked up that check from that mister there who said it was good for your health, you be... Look. And they was fucking on everybody and everything. Like I said, that shit's nasty. Heavy blame. Y'all seen it while they trying to watch me. Like I said, deep throat that thing. It's funny. Yo, this shit look like it's funny. Because they was doing everything. That's why I was just minding my business. Well, I was minding their business too. Because like I said, I had my music and shit. And I know that was on people's wish list, but I didn't think about the other shit. And then when I thought about it, it was too late. It was like, oh shit, let me just pretend like them did. Remember on the zombie movies and shit when you got to do what the people that's under the mind control do, and so you don't get caught. I was moving like that, like a robot. That's funny, but it's real though. It saved me. Like I said, I'll kick me down some dummies. Look what I did. Look at my strategy. Like I said, I wasn't playing with them. And they wasn't about to get away with my shit. Look, it's like, bitch, let me put these swords over here. I'll go back and get these other two later. I'm going to carry much as I can to the promised land. You can't make this up. Y'all wasn't getting away with my stuff. Look, you ain't my shit. Because I told y'all enough was enough. Y'all play with Granny and them. Like I said, y'all stole them Capricorns' money and put it up to the table. And then whoever was on the top thought that they was Canaan. Whoever was in charge of that stable, they was like, oh yeah, we could do it. We got them too. Because they thought they had my parents' bind. Like I said, my mother went through a lot of shit. And it took a lot. But not mine. I still respected them to a degree. As long as they respected me, see, we had a different type of understanding. You know, raise me not raise you. But we have a medium, and it's respect and love. Like, for real, caring about stuff that you do. So that's what we did. Now you owe me. And they're here to collect. Like I said, Grandpa, you want a banjo? Bust the banjo over their head. Like I said, fucking fools. Look, give me that motorcycle back to, no offense to my motorcycle gang. I love you, friends. But, you know, some of those was brought with Grandpa them dividends. Not when you make that right hand bend, is it? Make sure you're careful. Unless you was in on it, then they're gonna carry you. Can't make this up. You'll slide down the yellow line. That's not a joke. I remember these things. All the way down to the K9. Look how time flies. 30 years. But that's from back in the days. Like I said, I seen what people buy. Once bitten, twice shy. Good. Moving to calmer water due to changes. And some people were moving, like I said, pushing Granny over to her grave. Look, copying people, trying to act like they had it made, pushed Granny to the grave. And then they went with whoever they was fucking and love they made. Love they made love. And then they had all this fish. They started offering out fishy cups. Like I said, that magic, touching people with stuff. Want to go to the church? Hold on, you know what? We're going to take those pictures and light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Yes, I'm going to do it again. And bitches, we ain't friends. Right. See? Look. I know about what they did. They was passing out those pictures and stuff. Look, somebody, and then, like I said, they was in positions to where you wouldn't know what they were doing because they was cloaked like this. You wouldn't think that she was shabby. You think she have on nothing under this here robe, huh? Like I said, they're rogues, huh? Because she looking up at him like, ooh, I want him. Ooh, I want him. Look. Black hearts underneath them robes. They not hide it. It's still from folks. And they bribe and bully those. Like, how a slow person gonna make you? But I could see him go, look. My work, no. You till your own garden and you stand there and patrol. Look. For real, they bad with it. And I'm balanced. Like I said, good as gold. Balance, good as gold. And I'm gonna shut this down. Let me go see. I'm gonna shut this down. Look. And you can't even make this up. Look, 3 of Cups, no third parties, no reconciliations, no impulsive movement. And everybody knows that I'm not having none of that shit. Anything that you're trying to come with is going to be reversed to you. We wanted a zillion cents. For real. So who made that? So we got the Three of Cups, the three whores, too. Like I said, you got some super freaks. Like I said, you got bitches, big business. This big business is a deliverer of these whores. Like the king and the whores, like I said, pimp do what? That's crazy. And they sending them all over the place. Taking all kind, like I said, they gotta put in work. That's nasty. So who rolled over and did that? Who's tired? Like I said, this wheel goes on and on and on. Like I said, throw your train off the tracks. Lock them up. Who door do I get to kick in first? Who want the big bag? Hmm? I'm just saying, who? Who lost? Who lost the golden goose? I know they calling on the Lord, like I said. Our truth. I didn't tell you that they were. I look. This is somebody looking like I did not. Man, listen. Did not tell y'all that shit wasn't gonna prevail. That you were gonna walk straight into this. And what I just got with her legs crossed like that, that's still a judgment. Like I said, you don't know what's going on in these channels. You know what's behind it. What's behind door number one? It's a block. It's behind door number two. Like I said, cell block for no matter who. Like I said, watch what you do. Oh, you can't make this up. Watch what you do, y'all. Yo, right. This shit is, I love that. It's funny though. I'm sorry. Somebody, oh, Queen of Wands is conflicted, and they conflicted behind this. Look, I don't got to be no Queen of Wands. I'll be this by itself. No, this one, y'all. I'll be this one too. I'm this one. Look, but my hot ass messages is beating them down. Right? It got them killing each other. Like running this stick. This display. Hey, y'all want baseball practice? Learn to swing that baseball bat. They'll need. Yeah, did y'all put them in that thing? Can I go? NASCAR. Can you want to do it? The chaos and brutality. The clarity on them antagonizing, pimping. Now that's just funny, y'all. And they're discouraged. Like I said, they had to turn the ball. And now they in ruins. I'm just saying, oh. My story hit different, like I said. Y'all can copy all y'all want to, but I ain't going nowhere. Put your dumb ass to bed. Thoughts. Look, thoughts. You're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self, God damn it. And that's not being blind from there. One of these niggas, especially when you come to my will, I put it on there. I put it on you, look. Because you're like your wedding cake. And then I'm going to run through it. I'm going to crash on your wedding cake, you guys. I just start getting silly after a while because it is funny. That's funny. I brought those glasses as props. They're nice. Look. Props. Look. I'm not blind. Look. That's not blind, and they do need to be shuffled better because they damn sure just be popping on their own. It's something they want to stick. But I think when they come back, just my personal feel, when they come back, they have to because something you missed. Because we know that we have chicks, we have people literally trying to come against you with full force. You can't make that up. And it's like they had everybody, like I said, all the bitches, that's why I ain't go by color, was on one accord, especially with that phone. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Mine is not what you own. And that's why it's a lot of, I threw up the red flag, and it's a lot of flags being laid down too. You don't have to flag laid down. A lot of people riding off into the sunset and they not coming back. Look, riding off to the sunset, they ain't coming back. Look, these urns and shit, this could be the chaplain passing out, the funeral director passing out the motherfucking dirt boxes. Like I said, y'all wanted to come for me. Now we all boxed in. Hey, Rupert. We boxed in, friends. We got locked in. We boxed in, friends. Alligators came for my sins. I'm about to win again. I get on my 10 by my ends, bitch. I'm locked in. I get on my end about my 10s. These are face down, bitch. I'm locked in. And I'm posted on this channel again. Look. Let me give y'all one more. I'm about to clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up, y'all. The courthouse, the lovers. Who want to be rock solid? My money? You want my money? I just break you off with something. I'm serious. Then the thing was a little haunted. Yep. So the courthouse, the lovers. Oh shit, rat them. That money, like I said, they did that shit. And then I was 15. See, he passed in 94. 95 South. Look, that embezzlement was going down. But it had already hit. They already hit, but they gave them the drugs. They 92 the embezzlement. They then took the money. The money started around 80, I want to say between 88 and 90. I'm not playing, y'all. Like I said, I was supposed to be seeing something shiny. 18. Look at this baby. Look at how they did it. Grimy. Look, the message of concern, because the horse know. Ain't no denying me. Like I said, fuck those whores that was trying me. They got married. Like I said, they was buying things. And people too. Then I came haunt their house. 33 Piney Tree, man. Hunt their house then. Now the old man mad. He's concerned about him thieving in. Thief, they put a lot of work in. For me to hurt them feeling. Hurt them. Walk them down the family room. The great fortune. The gift. The thief. I said, you got to be shitting me. Caught shit. Like I said, me and my lawyers and them, we's a winning team. Look, this caught shit. Now what your favorite color is? Come on, let's go bag us some bitches. Some bad bitches at there. We're going to bag us some bad bitch. Bag a butter bad bitch, butter bad bitch, butter bad bitch. Yeah, I literally brought a bad bitch. Butter bad bitch, butter bad bitch. I didn't? Look at that. You and your father. Come on now. Come on now. 51, somebody 51 as well. Y'all know that 8 years ago when they set up too? Y'all know about that 8 years ago when she stole that money? When they had put me in that house? So they did it then. When they wheeled that body out, when they wheeled the boy out, and they was trying to act like they didn't see that shit. Remember oh my God. And everybody was standing there like this. So that's what put up my defense too. Like, yo, it's a new sheriff in town that just killed people. We don't even lock them up. We don't process. We don't take names or nothing. If you move wrong, you're dead. That's hot. Bought a bad bitch, but hang 'em high. Bought a bad bitch, yeah. I didn't. I brought a bad bitch. I brought all them whores. I brought them asses and titties too. And I could have turned them into human punching bags. Bought a bad bitch. Bought a bad, yeah, bought that all for that house. And he got married on the house. Don't feel no way about the babies and shit, right? Ain't nobody take care of my kids or none of that. That's why I'm really vile too when I speak on it. That's why I'm vile. Despair. Immature man. That nigga flipped out. Wealthy man. Imprisonment. Yeah, the thoughts on who money it really is and all that y'all did. Like I said, y'all trying to make bitches invisible. But that light, you couldn't stop the sunshine. Couldn't stop that light from peeking out. Like I said, you can't put no clouds over me. This me and God's hands wrapped in a bow. That's protection, right? And then you guys came and tried to steal it. Like I said, you rocked the wrong boat. Now yours need to capsize. Sudden wealth, message of concern, sudden wealth. Don't give her my money. Ain't no message of concern. Want me to slap her? Let it burn. 2014. Let it burn. 2011. And when I was 11, like I said, these horses really had it out. And I'm bad for niggas. Like I said, we got blacks, white, Puerto Ricans. Like I said, all of the voodoo work, y'all. All of the voodoo. Look, me. Look. And presenting the voodoo. Look, these people did it. Look, they scared too. Because a couple scared. Then it's me and somebody else linked up in spirit. Because they know this shit is real. You can hear it and see it. You can't see it? I don't look like this. With my old ass, I don't be stepping out like this though. Meaning you it's not hard to see. You ain't gonna miss this. That's the first fucking thing you're gonna see when you step in the room. Get your ass out of here. Look. It's a courtroom. First thing you see when you step in the booth. I'm the truth. Every time you step in the booth, look, this the gavel. It's a lighter. Look, this me. Look at my attire. But a bad bitch. Bitch, yeah. What was that flip, y'all? Sudden wealth. The marriage, I'm married to myself. Oh, the wealthy man. You got married with my money? I bet you and your wife break me off. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I did that house, man, my kitchen. These niggas don't even make ice cream and stuff. These niggas don't. Look, they don't be making nothing. They don't cook or nothing. Come on, y'all. I know I was supposed to go, but I couldn't. Right. So I do need to start cleaning up though. Because it's time for us to move along. Who's the main male putting in all that work? Huh? Who putting in all that work? Oh, the community of thieves going to the courthouse about the coffin. And they about to die. Because they know that I'm the truth. For real, like I said, it's all about contact. It's all about what you see. What did you try to do? For real? Don't take that money and think I'm not going to try one of my karate moves on you. Ain't I supposed to be doing my karate move? I'm not. I'm supposed to just unexpected income. Oh, somebody promised you something? Did they promise you that you're going to die? No, did they promise you? Did they take, look, you can't make this up. I'm going to put my cards up. Did they promise you that you was going to die? You can't make this shit up. They ain't promise you. Promise me you'll leave me never. This could be the mural picture. You know how they make them pictures look nice for them fucking obituaries? Promise me you'll leave. Promise me. This is a heavy burden. your love. Promise me. These is lines after line after line. I be every time you sign your name and every time you drink something or whatever, take any bribe from them, it just adds up to your karma. Like I said, promise me your love. Promise me. We can get one of these, y'all. Ace of Torches, just the business. I ain't give y'all one of these. You can't make this up with the 10 of beakers, the 10 of cups. I set the asses on fire, and they asses are set on fire too. And you could put this up in the poochie now, in they poochie coochies, because it ain't no good. Don't you want to burn things away? Nobody's exempt. You can't make this up. Solitude. Want to burn them up? Put them hands up in them. Put a thought there. And this how a lot of niggas too is swollen up. Look, their faces is foaming and shit. Their hands are swollen. Hold on. I play too much, y'all. I'm still no fun zone. Two of bucks to 2 of cups. This is no fun zone. 2 of torches. That's the 2 of wands. Yeah, y'all got to be kidding me with the 4 of pentacles to sacrifice. I ain't sacrificing myself for nothing. Look, that's corruption. 3 of books. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. And the 10 of torches, the sacrifice. Like I said, promise me your love. That's Queen of torches. Promise me you'll leave me never, that we be in love forever. 5 of beakers. So you got the King of Pentacles that's watching with the 3 of torches. He's in his feelings with the 5 of beakers. That's the 5 of cups. He feels regretful because he fucked up with the alien. It's just us. I come in peace, motherfucker. But you want me to use my 6 of swords to burn you up. My success burns you up, huh? Grind your gears, huh? Contamination, grind your gears. Did it fuck up something in the system? Because you damn sure tried to contaminate me with the sins of the ancestors. Remember what all those people was, the bloodline after bloodline. That's why I lit every room on fire. Promise me that we be in love forever. You can't make this up. Y'all see my cards? I don't know how to read no cards though. This ain't for me. I'm just wearing this stuff. I'm just on here telling you about the fuck ups and how they need to be dead. And if you don't want to be sacrificed, you can go to my clinic. I'll make sure you well taken care of. Look, imagination, King of torches. Oh, the 8 of pentacles. Yes, so somebody can see my work. Look how big it grew. Like I said, if you fucking with them, you bound to get yours. You can't make this up. This is fun, y'all. 2 of books. That's the 2 of cups. I mean, the 2 of swords. Like I said, I don't really dig these 2 out. I love them though, but I don't really mess with these because they're not as convenient. The other ones be out there. Growth. In the void. Like I said, I was watching, peeking out. Look how they piled all those heads up with the void. They was trying to intercept me all the ways, but shit, bitch, I roll with the grass and the trees. You can't stop that from growing. Can you? God, if they want to stop the grass and stuff from growing. I'm really talking to God. If they want to stop the grass from growing, can you stop them from growing? So for my new friends, promise me. Look, Ace of Torches, promise me, friends. Ace of Beakers. Your love. You can't make this up, y'all. With the change. Look. Or you could shame and decay. Promise me. Your love. Look, because everybody's corrupt. And they think that that's where it stops at. Nope. Ace of Books. That's clear. Look, how they been doing it. They've been trying to do that shit for so long. It's crazy. It's a depth to it. Look, who want me to help them see their way through it? I didn't do it already. I'll be back with some more, y'all. Thank you. And next time somebody try to do something stupid, back them down. Tell them, man down, stand down, don't do it. That's funny, y'all. Thank you, friends. I'll be back one more again.